As Jaxson Dart is set to make his NFL debut this Sunday against the Chargers, the Giants have to set him up for success. I'll tell you what they got to do to make that happen on today's show. But if you want to see Jaxson Dart start his NFL career 1-0 with a win this Sunday, hit that thumbs up icon right now. This is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. It feels like there is some life back in this football team, back in this season, as Brian Daboll has confirmed today at his press conference. Jaxson Dart is going to be the starting quarterback this week, and he even said for the rest of the season. So a 14-game sample size coming up for Jaxson Dart before the Giants have to make more decisions this offseason. On today's show, 5 ways the New York Giants can set up Jaxson Dart for success. Let's start with this. How about the Giants start with an opening drive touchdown? I need Mike Kafka. I need Brian Daboll to come up with the opening script of their life. Opening script meaning the first set of plays, the first 10, 12, 13 plays, they are going to script to start the game. They need to be the best plays they can come up with. Because so far under Brian Daboll and Mike Kafka, the New York Giants have been allergic to scoring touchdowns on opening drives. I spent way too long researching this. I believe I am 100% correct. The Giants have scored 4 opening drive touchdowns under Brian Daboll as the head coach. They did so twice in 2022, where they scored in Week 6 against the Baltimore Ravens and then Week 7 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Over the last 2 seasons, just 2 opening drive touchdowns, coming against the New Orleans Saints in 2023 and against the Dallas Cowboys in 2024. You got to start fast. You got to give this kid some confidence. You got to back up your rookie quarterback. Being a quarterback is one of those things, you either got it or you don't, but coaching, supporting talent, and things around you can put you on fast forward to that success. And if Brian Daboll and Mike Kafka cannot come up with an opening script, a plan to start fast in this football game, it's going to be tough for Jaxson Dart to have success. I also want to see the Giants incorporate the athletic ability of Jaxson Dart into this game plan against the Los Angeles Chargers. Use his legs. We've already seen behind the curtain that Brian Daboll and Mike Kafka believe that Jaxson Dart raises the floor and the ceiling of this running game. We saw them have that Jaxson Dart package. And we saw that Brian Daboll said against Dallas, we didn't feel like we could run the ball. There was no juice. So we inserted Jaxson Dart into that shotgun full house set. They ran a read option. Skattebo went for 20 yards and a touchdown because it was 11-on-11 football. And you need to use his legs in the red zone. Use that as a weapon. Because what you're doing in the red zone right now is not working. It has not worked for 3 years in a row. You are scoring touchdowns in the red zone at the worst clip in the NFL. Be more creative and find a way to incorporate Jaxson Dart's legs into that equation. We saw that in the preseason. We saw the Giants look to lean on Jaxson Dart as a runner. They did that. 47 rushes, had a rushing touchdown. They weren't afraid to have him be used in some inside runs, some zone reads, some RPOs. Get the pocket moving. Be more creative because this offense has been extremely bland. And every single national media pundit, is starting to notice it. And I think when you start to use Jaxson Dart's legs, that's going to continue to open up the offense and the rushing attack for Cam Skattebo. We saw in Dallas, 11 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. 10 more carries for 60 yards and a touchdown for Skattebo against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Giants are starting to feel like a team that can run the football a little bit. And with Jaxson Dart's added athleticism, that puts another thing into a defensive coordinator's head that they have to game plan for, and all Skattebo needs is a crease. He's got the vision, he's got the contact balance, and he's got just enough screws loose to be a psycho to go run through somebody's face. Most importantly, though, you got to get Malik Nabers the football. You got to get him the football early, and you got to give him the football often. I don't hate the first play of the game just being a pass to Malik Nabers. Give him the ball out in open space, similar to what you did last year against the Indianapolis Colts, and let him go to work. Last week was a joke. It was a fireable offensive attack by the New York Giants. Malik Nabers' first catch of the game. First catch of the game after he went for 2 touchdowns and almost 200 yards in the prior week. Didn't come until 14 minutes left in the football game. That cannot happen. Malik Nabers is like 99% of other receivers. They become disinterested when they are not a part of the game plan. You need your best player involved. You need your best player ready to play at a 110% effort clip. I don't think Nabers gave the best effort on some of the routes last week. But shit, after you go for 200 against Dallas and 2 touchdowns and you don't get the ball until the fourth quarter, every single receiver is going to dial it back a little bit. Have him involved. Have him engaged. Have him wanting to be great for himself, but also to help the rookie quarterback. I also need to see a way different offensive attack, a much different offensive scheme, and some freaking creativity added into this offense. I've gone back and watched every play of the New York Giants offense 3 times over the last 3 days. It has been so bland. It has been awful. And I'm hoping that the reason it has been like that is because the Giants didn't feel as if they could run a creative offense with Russell Wilson under center. We even saw in training camp, we saw in preseason, when Russell Wilson was out there, it was throw it deep, check it down. We saw when Jaxson Dart was out there, shotgun, spread it out, 5 wide, quick game, throw over the middle of the field, and still incorporate those shot plays. It's almost seemed like it's been 2 different offenses. It better be 2 different offenses come this Sunday, because the way the Giants have been running offense, creating offense, has been 1980-ish. The Giants need to get with the times, and hopefully with a young rookie quarterback, they can modernize this offense and add some creativity to it. Dan Orlovsky of ESPN, Giants offense has been unbelievably uncreative. Brian Baldinger, yesterday, he said the same thing. The offense has been bland. Everyone's saying it. I'm telling you it. I watched it. You watched it. It's been boring. It's been slow. And it's been the Russell Wilson offense. The Giants have to run a Jaxson Dart offense. We saw that in preseason. It looked completely different than what the Giants are doing now. A good coach puts his players in position to be successful, puts them in position to maximize their strengths. I want to see Jaxson Dart run a Jaxson Dart offense, not a Russell Wilson offense, not a Tommy DeVito offense, not a Daniel Jones offense, an offense that is best for Jaxson Dart. And you better be better on 3rd down, and you got to be better in the red zone, because Russell Wilson was awful on those downs and on those situations on the football field. Maybe that's because the offense was called extremely bland, and extremely conservative, and extremely soft. But you see the numbers on screen. I don't need to say it. Russ was bad on 3rd down. Russ was bad on the red zone. Kafka and Dabes have to open it up. They have to let the rookie quarterback have an opportunity to be aggressive, to make mistakes, and be successful. You could do all 3 of those things. But if you think you're just going to run this conservative offense, we're going to run it 3 times, we're going to run it on 1st and 2nd, and then ask Dart to be Superman, it's not going to work. Play to win the game. Stop trying to back into wins. Stop playing not to lose. Be aggressive. Go claim victory, or you're going to be 0-4 again. Get your Jaxson Dart jersey, chatsports.com/dart, chatsports.com/dart. Jaxson Dart jerseys, they're on sale. Get yours today so you can have it on game day. Most importantly, I need the offensive leaders on this football team to step up. Darius Slayton, you were voted as a captain. Act as a captain. Embrace your rookie quarterback. Support your rookie quarterback. Andrew Thomas, you may not have a C on your chest. You're the captain. You're the best player. You're the one everyone looks at. set the tone. Have your rookie quarterbacks back. And Malik Nabers, be there for your rookie quarterback. Hopefully, you guys are married as the quarterback and go-to weapon of the Giants for the next 12 years. Start it off on the right page. Wan'Dale Robinson, catch the football. Jermaine Illuminor, continue to do what you do. Support your rookie quarterback. The offense needs to step up, and they need to be able to have the back of Jaxson Dart. Because I promise you, he's going to make a mistake. He may make 2 mistakes. He may make multiple mistakes. But you can't quit on him. You can't. Support him, believe in him, and play your butts off for him. I also need the defense to show up. How about some complementary football? How about the defense plays their best game of the season, and the Giants offense plays their best game of the season, and we see where the chips fall. Complementary football. Set your rookie quarterback up. Maybe a turnover. Maybe a strip sack. How about a short field every once in a while? And maybe a play on special teams. How about Gunnar Olszewski, a nice return on a punt? How about someone on kick return? Maybe it's Motor Singletary has a nice return. Maybe Dante Turbo Miller gets called up from the practice squad, and he makes a play in special teams. It takes 53 players to win a football game. And when one of those players is a rookie quarterback who's starting, you need the other 52 to be playing their best football, especially in the rookie's debut. Have his back. Do not quit. On to the next play. On to the next play. And how about we go win a freaking football game? Appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Give me a follow on social media.